Rise of the Tomb Raider is rated M for mature. This game contains blood, gore, and violence, as well as strong language. Welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm Artis, I'm Science Time, and we are going to be finishing off the last of the DLC that I have, which is Croft Manor. I don't know what So I kind of had a vague idea of what to expect from the Baba Yaga DLC. I have no idea what to expect from Croft Manor. And we are starting this in the outfit that I started this LP with. So that's going to be fun. Started how we end it. Oh. 2 things. Okay. New story. Blood ties. Begin a new Croft Manor Blood Ties story. Oh, you can play this with VR? Huh. That's neat. Okay, well, let's just start. I'm not going to be using VR because I don't have that stuff set up. I have access to VR, but I don't have it equipped right now. So we're just going to be using the good old-fashioned controller.
Final notice to Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance.
Oh, jeez.
Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end.
Oh.
Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere. Dad's safe.
Huh. This is a different thing.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
Okay. Maybe I should examine some of this. Sorry, had to give stick a little spin. A little bit drift.
I was so proud of that thing.
Uh-huh. Oh!
That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
The Treasure of the Ancients. Okay. Well, there's definitely evidence.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly.
Oh?
But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things.
Oh!
I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
So, this is him meeting Lara's mother for the first time?
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start.
Wow. I mean, that's kind of cute.
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
Nice. Wow. What's in here? A movie? No, just nothing. Okay. Man, there's a lot to examine. Like, holy.
With Dad and Anna.
Right.
They
Anna.
liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
Yeah. Dresses aren't for everyone. Hello.
This is probably my grandfather Benjamin.
You don't know? Oh. I would have thought you'd have asked when he was around. Hey, who's this bust of this dude? No? No, just no asking him ever? Even though it was sitting right there? Okay. Whatever you say. What this?
One of Dad's
Mask.
Aruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Oh, fun.
I finally introduced Richard to the family.
Oh.
It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement. I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family.
Uh-oh.
But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man.
Aww.
It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
Oh, that's
It
just
must have been
sweet.
hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
It's too bad it didn't last, but
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria.
here it is.
He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
Yeah. Okay, so this takes place after the main game, I take it then? Okay. Book.
Dad's book about immortality myths.
Hmm.
Useful in my research.
Well, it seems like immortality is not all it's cracked up to be, huh? If it takes away your humanity, essentially. Oh. So I take it I don't have what I need for this? Nah. I need a code.
Need a combination for this lock.
So we can just explore the whole manor, huh?
The door to the library.
Is it locked? Of course it is.
Locked.
Okay.
There's got to be another way through.
Oh.
Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Ooh. Was this before or after her mother disappeared?
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we are where huh? Expedition map 1 of 2. Where does it show where I am right now? Does it show? Okay, so I think we're in we're in the hallway. So there's some kind of entrance through one of these walls. And then that leads to the stairs and okay.
Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor.
Ah. But first, a suit of armor.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, I won't be boring your sword this time.
Oh. But what if I want to borrow the sword? Okay. I'm sorry, I just like swords. They're so cool.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You've been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death.
Oh, boy.
It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the Manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
You know what, Atlas? Just screw you. If you've seen like even a quarter of what Lara saw or been through, then you would be like, oh, you know what? Sure, go take the money and discover magical artifacts and stuff. Also, Lara can handle herself. She's strong. She's independent. She can do what she wants and oh, it's over there. Okay. Well, first, what's over here?
Grand hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
Ah.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Yeah. Anything else? Ooh, a box. It's locked. Missing gear. I need the master key. Okay. That's probably in the library.
Lara,
maybe.
You know the West
Whoa.
Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see.
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
Well, he's not around anymore now, is he? No. Of course.
Locked. Need a key to open this.
Okay, so I need the master key for that as well. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, this place could use some cleanup. Maybe we should be using the assets for that first.
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't
Oh, yeah.
go up too fast.
Alright, with this.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. But a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and, oh, God, I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
So, this talks about how how they were both really supportive of each other, but this line confuses me. When Richard and I were married. Oh, wait. Hang on. Was she married before? Wait, who? Richard wasn't Lara's dad, right? That was the other person that she was going to marry, but then I'm so confused. Hang on, I might need to go over that again. 54? That's so many relics. 40 documents? Okay.
The offer came in the post last week.
Yeah, Richard.
And I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet.
Yeah, no. The Richard was...
Shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work.
Hang on. Now I'm confused. Yeah, it says... I'm confused. He was only ever referred to as Lord Croft.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think
Ouroboros
bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Snakes eating each other's tails.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've been increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help.
No.
I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
She has multiple people to corroborate her story. Multiple people to corroborate on Yamatai. It's not just a fairy tale she just like made up.
Pack this for my next trip.
What was it? Oh, flashlight. Yeah, flashlight would be helpful. Oh, so many glow sticks lost. Oh, so many. Oh, yeah, that's good. The flashlight will turn on automatically when entering dark areas. Yeah, that would have been helpful.
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for, I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Certainly there's still stuff you want to keep here, though. Like, you don't want to just give it up because he thinks you're crazy. Which you're not.
I'm not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Yeah, you really should. Because otherwise this historical value is just gonna go to waste. Like, you're not gonna... Like, all of this history is just gonna go to waste if you don't learn it. And then no one will know, oh, who was this person? Why did they have a bus of them? I don't know. Man. That was like your granduncle or something. Ah, the master key. Okay, maybe I should head to the library now. Okay, well, yeah, okay, I'll head to the library now. It doesn't look like I can run, because I've been clicking in the left stick, and it's been doing nothing for me. Alright. Push it open. Secrets of the past. Use the serpent. Oh. Okay, it's a good thing I grabbed that flashlight.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. You're being selfish, Amelia. Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Your image affects all of us, so we are going to be greedy and deny your love for this man that you love. Screw you. You don't actually love this man. Ooh.
Falling apart.
Jeez.
Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
Nah.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors.
Aww.
Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours.
Nice.
Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort.
Oh.
I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow.
Oh.
In the bright Egyptian
Okay.
sun, amidst the dust and ruins.
Jeez.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
Wow. Good for them, for the most part, except for the fact that, things kind of went downhill. Master key, again. Okay. Lights? Can I do anything with this? No? Okay, I guess that's not the light switch. Still can't run. Cool. Oh, hello. More lore.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my
Frickin'
best to keep an
Atlas.
open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. While your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Okay, so this was after... Wait, hang on. Wait, now I'm confused about the timeline, because this is after Lara was born, or is this a different Lara, and Lara that we're playing as was named after someone else? I'm so confused. Okay, this is
Just as
creepy.
as I remember.
Oh, well, yeah. Glad we're on the same page. Just an animal outside. Outside of the window. Not anything too spooky. Move. Oh! Okay. Well, what's this?
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief.
Oh, probably Lara.
Always,
Yeah,
I
Lara.
indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother.
Uh-oh.
She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the
Oh, no.
places. Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father.
Oh.
Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
So I'm assuming that's after
I
her mother
remember
went missing?
being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
There's always been a little bit of troublemaker, huh?
I'm at a crossroads now. Good lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. Two roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation. Upholding the De Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
You know, if they really...
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
I completely forgot what I was going to say.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him.
Okay, where's the... Wait, rumbling over here.
I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Maybe. Right, I remember what I was gonna say. If they actually cared about what she really wanted, like, they would have been more supportive, not so dismissive, just because of his family name. Crowbar? Okay. For a second it looked like there was something behind there, but no, I think that's just a wall behind those. Something over here? No. Hello. More books.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise.
Ooh.
It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
Yeah. Pull? What's behind here? Oh, I need to pull this so I can get to this room wherever it is. Or wherever it leads, rather.